Hello, my name is Mr. Felix Onyango and welcome to our biology class.
Today we are going to talk about the cell, and let's start by getting our definition. And so the cell is the basic unit of life, and both plants and animals must have cells for them to be able to survive. And the our statements are the plants and animals are made up of units that are called cells, and the cells are microscopic in such a way that they cannot be seen by our naked eyes. Some organisms like protozoa, diatoms, and bacteria consist of one cell, or we can call them single cell or unicellular organisms. So, as I have just said, is that the cells are microscopic, meaning that for us to be able to observe them, we must use either the lens or the microscope. So, the cell structure of living things was first seen by Robert Hooke in the year 1667 when he examined fine slices of cork. So, Robert Hooke believed that the cells were empty and that the cell wall and cell membrane are the most important parts of the cell, but now cell contents are seen to be the most important ones. Therefore, the cell can be defined as the smallest unit of living things or the basic unit of life, just as I had explained before. So we are going to proceed to looking at the characteristics of the cell, and one of them is that the cells are small microscopic structures which cannot be seen by our naked eyes, as I had explained before. And the cells are also capable of dividing by mitotic process or meiotic process. And the third point is that cells contain structures that are called the organelles. So after that, we are going to look at the cell theory. And a cell, as I said, is a basic unit of structure and function in living organisms. So new cells only come from pre-existing ones, to mean that there are no new cells that are manufactured, but instead the cells that come into existence, they come into existence from those that were existing previously. So the cell theories were proposed jointly by two scientists, that is named Schleiden, who is a Belgian botanist in 1838, and Schwann, who is a German zoologist in 1839. And now let's proceed to looking at the types of cells, which we have the eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. So the prokaryotic cells are the cells which with no membrane-bound nucleus, and their DNA lies free in the cytoplasm in a region known as the nucleoid. They have no true nuclei, and the various examples of prokaryotic organisms is the bacteria. The next type of cell is the eukaryotic cells, which are the cells whose nuclei are bounded by a nuclear membrane. They are surrounded by two nuclear membranes called the nuclear envelope. And examples of these eukaryotic organisms, we have the protists, the fungi, plants, and even ourselves, the animals.